Hey there, this is Tom Leonard. I'm talking to you from Burbank, California here, where the weather has been really nice. I have stopped telling people back east how nice it is here because except some people, it's kind of fun to rub it in. But hey, I hope everything is going well for everyone there. I appreciate you coming out and spending a little bit of time here on a Thursday night. Your time's valuable, my time's valuable. So I see some familiar faces over there in the list of attendees and some new faces or some new names as well. So I appreciate both groups being here. It's always great to see some of the same people coming to all my webinars. I must be saying something right or they wouldn't keep coming back. So I appreciate it. So let's get started here. Tonight, what we're going to talk about is, this thing's going to work for me. There it is. The magnetic video formula. Learn how to build authority and attract 14 to 22 pre-qualified leads every day with the magnetic power of video by using two super simple tools, one of which you have in your hand right now. I hope you're not using your smartphone while you're listening to me. Maybe you are. Maybe you can multitask there. But so what are you going to learn in the next 60 minutes? What am I going to cover here? First, I'm going to talk about how to create instant online authority. And I cannot overestimate, I cannot over-impress you with the value of online authority. It makes people want to hear what you have to say. That's always a good thing. I want to talk about how to attract up to 22 leads a day using video marketing. And even better, how to attract pre-qualified leads. The whole name of the game here is you want to attract someone who is interested in what you have to say. I'm going to talk about the secrets to making your videos into lead magnets for those pre-qualified leads and how to conquer any fear of getting on camera. I don't know how many people I've talked to about doing video online and they're like, I don't want to be on the camera. Trust me, it's not as tough as it looks. I'm going to talk about one secret top industry producers use that will save you time. There's one secret will get you moving. Almost guarantee it. Learn how to tap into the power of video attraction, meaning here that you put videos out there that attracts the people that you want to attract. So easier said than done. And where to find almost unlimited content for your videos. A lot of people, they're like, I don't want to be on the video, but then the second thing they think is, well, what do I have to say? Well, I'm going to show you what you have to say. So, can this be done in 60 minutes? Yes, if you eliminate all the distractions. And again, if you're on your smartphone or on Facebook, it's one of the temptations to always be on there while you're on a webinar. I am in the same situation when I'm listening to webinars. But if you eliminate all distractions and you take notes, things will go faster. I try to move things right along so that you're not bored, so that I'm not bored, and you're getting some good information. So I encourage you to take notes. That's how I learn. We'll also talk about how taking those notes you can turn them into videos. We'll talk about that later on. So there's all kinds of reasons to be taking notes. And there's a free bonus for everyone who stays to the end of the webinar. A little bit about my background. Some people probably heard the story before, so I'll go through it fast. Grew up in a small town in Wyoming. That's a summer day there in Wyoming. It doesn't always look like that. So a great place to grow up. If I never see snow again the rest of my life, I will die happy. So that's why I now live in Southern California. So on the left, that's what the streets look like on a really, really, really good day on the freeways here in LA. On the right-hand side, that's Walt Disney Studios. Live here in Burbank. Walt Disney Studios, literally 8 blocks from home here. Warner Brothers, DreamWorks, ABC, NBC, Universal, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, everything is in the neighborhood here. It makes it an interesting place to live. In between Wyoming and Southern California, among other things, I joined the Peace Corps. I was in Fiji in the South Pacific for 2.5 years, which was a great location. No complaints about spending some time there. My education experience. After coming back from Fiji, I went to the Stanford Graduate School of Business, got an MBA there. And then I went to work in corporate America. I worked sales, finance, and marketing for really big companies. Worked for retailers, worked for high tech, worked in entertainment. I worked at AOL, worked at Netflix when Netflix was a startup, when it was just starting out years and years ago. In the last few years, I've been working over here at Warner Brothers here in Burbank, working on online marketing and social media marketing for Warner Brothers, which was great. It's like when your Facebook page manages the Harry Potter page on Facebook, it's a scary thing. You have to be really careful what you do there. So really great working on the Warner Brothers properties, all the different brands there, all the Arkham games, Harry Potter, Dark Knight, you name it, we got to play around with it. One of the biggest things we always got to work on was a lot of the older title Facebook pages were kind of a lot of fun, like The Notebook. The Notebook is the most amazing Facebook page. Most people, you go out there and I think there was over 17 million fans of The Notebook, which is amazing. It's just a social media phenomenon. So my entrepreneurship, I've worked on affiliate programming after Netflix. I started doing affiliate marketing where I was out there selling other people's products online. I found out that it was actually pretty easy to do. So I was probably earning easy five figures a month, easy on affiliate marketing, selling other people's products. Now I've been doing network marketing here and really enjoy it. Really like, one of the things I really like about network marketing is that you get to pick the people that you work with. So you should only be working with people that you like working with. So network marketing, the picture on the right, the woman in the yellow jacket, one of the very top network marketers in the country. She makes the kind of money we all want to be making someday in network marketing, and she did it all before, she built her business all before the internet showed up. Done a lot of pay-per-click advertising with Google AdWords for my affiliate programs. And for big companies, I was also working on pay-per-click. So I've done a ton of AdWords advertising out there. I've done a lot of email marketing in my career for big businesses, but also on my own. I really like doing email marketing. Email marketing, a lot of people think it's just not as exciting as social media, but what you find is that email marketing is where the transactions happen. I've also created some online lead generation programs, such as Twitter Bootcamp. Some people here, I noticed on the list, have probably seen Twitter Bootcamp. So I've been using a lot of different ways to build my list and to find leads online. So I know how all these things can work for really big companies. So I asked myself, how can I use this kind of experience in network marketing and affiliate marketing? That's what we're going to be talking about today. So do any of these statements apply to you? You might think, I'm currently building an online business. I'm thinking about building an online business. I'm a network marketer just starting out, or I'm a seasoned network marketing pro. I'm always looking to broaden my online marketing strategy, and I work hard to never miss out on an outstanding opportunity. I hope these statements, some of these statements apply to you. But you also might be thinking, what if I had more people to talk to? I would be more successful. I just don't have enough leads. If you're in network marketing or if you're in affiliate marketing and you're selling individual products online, you might be thinking, I just don't have enough leads. If I had more leads, I'd be more successful. You also might be thinking, I work hard, but I'm not getting the results that I want. A lot of times you might feel that no one is paying attention to me online. We're going to fix that here, especially on your video marketing. Here's something, again, I hate to be on video. Most people are like this starting out. Once you start doing video, then it's like, it's hard to not do that next video. And I can't find people who are interested in my business. Sometimes you're going to think, I know others are successful with video marketing, so what's their secret? How can they make it a success? And I don't seem to be able to do it. And some people think that video marketing is for someone else, but that's just not true. Now, to be totally honest, I've said yes to all of these. And maybe the most important thing I can talk about today is that it is not your fault if you feel like you're not getting leads, you're not getting success, you're not getting the results that you want. The really good news here is that video marketing is a teachable skill. And we're going to be going through exactly how to use the skills that I demonstrate here, that I show you, that even I can do, you can do too. So why should you be excited tonight? Maybe you're thinking, I don't have enough people to talk to. But by learning these new tools, you're going to have too many people to talk to. Is that possible to have too many people to talk to? Trust me, it is. Your pain point, I don't have enough leads. No one does. But if you're in network marketing, you already know that leads are the key to success. Maybe your pain point is I spend too much time on online marketing and not getting the results. First, if you're in online marketing, you already know how valuable it is. I'll bet everyone on this call, everyone on this session, everyone on this webinar has a Facebook page. A lot of you I know I've found on Twitter. So I know you're out there on online media. So there's no reason that you can't be getting good results. Then you just maybe need some direction on how to use your time to the best advantage. Maybe your pain point is no one's paying any attention to me. But the positive side of it is you're putting yourself out there. As they say, 90% of success is just showing up. Now, here's the pain point that I keep hearing. I hate to be on video. Now, the positive side of this, you've already committed to being successful online. You're not here on this webinar just because you're related to me and you feel obligated. You're here because you want to be successful. You want to learn new things. You have that willingness to do what it takes. Pain point. I don't know where to find people that are right for my business. The answer here is training, and that's why you're here. There's no reason that you shouldn't be finding the right people that are interested in what you have to say. Maybe your pain point is that I know that others are successful on video and would like to know their secret. Here's the really good news. There's an incredible number of people out there who are willing to help. One of the things that I found in the network marketing and the affiliate marketing world is that people rarely want to keep things to themselves. People want to share. People want to share what makes them successful with others. The world is too big. The online world is too big. There's enough out there for everyone. No one has to hog it all. And maybe your pain point is that sometimes you think that video marketing is just for someone else. And that is just not true. Video marketing is for everyone. But that's why you're here today, right? So in today's training, I will show you how to change your life. Now, if you had $1 for every time someone said that, you wouldn't have to be on this webinar. I wouldn't have to be on this webinar. But what I'm going to show you here are things that did change my life, change my online business. So is that too much to offer? Yeah, sometimes it is. But in this case, all I can tell you is that these are the kinds of things that made a difference in my business. And that's what I want to share. Tonight, we're going to be talking about video. Why video? Of course, video is the most powerful online media. You already know this. You've watched enough videos online. You know how powerful it can be. The really good news is, surprisingly, video is vastly underutilized in the network marketing, in the affiliate marketing, in the marketing world. One of the things that happens is so many people who are trying to build a business, trying to build a brand online, they just don't want to be on video, so they don't go on video. What does that mean? That means that it's underutilized. There are fewer people out there than you would imagine who are using video. And so you're going to stand out if you start using video. Another great thing about video is that it can be used in multiple platforms, meaning you can take your video, you can put it on your blog, you can put it on YouTube, you can put it on Facebook, you can put it on Instagram, you can put it on Vine. There's a million different places that you can present your video. So you create one video or one concept, and you can use it in a lot of different places. We'll be talking about the different platforms in just a minute. With video, you're also able to make a real connection with other people. Think of the people that you feel like you almost know them, who are only online. You've never met them in real life, but you feel like you know them. One of the reasons you have that connection is because you've seen their videos, you've seen and heard them talk, so you can make that connection with them. No matter how good of a writer is, if you are the best writer in the world, if you're writing blog posts, you're still not going to be able to make the same kind of connection that you can with video. So you build that almost instant rapport. You probably watch a video, you probably like someone or not like them right away. Also, video, one of the great things with video, especially on YouTube, is easier to rank on Google with a YouTube video than with a blog post. So if you are using, this doesn't mean you shouldn't be blogging, but if you're blogging and you spend a lot of time and effort trying to get ranked on Google with your keywords on your blog pages, it's actually easier to show up on Google with a YouTube video. We're going to talk about that. Another reason why video is it is incredibly easy to create. Now, if you like to write blog posts, you know how long it can take to actually write out a blog post. But with a video, it's even quicker. You can do it almost anywhere. And once you start getting some practice, it's incredibly quick to create those videos. It actually will take you a lot more time to put it up on YouTube and to start marketing it, to drive traffic to it, than it will ever take to actually create it. It's easy to create. Now, others that I know have been incredibly successful on videos. Now, there's people out there who are going to say they made $5,000 and had 100 leads from just one video. Now, have I had that success? Not yet, but I'm working in that direction. One of the things you find, though, is once you put the video out there, it's going to be working for you no matter where you are. So it's almost like, you know, they always say, oh, while I sleep. Well, you know, almost. But when you put that video out there, if you do this right, if you have the right keywords, you can get incredible traffic for it. And once you get it set up, you just benefit from it. Okay, now so you're going to say, I hate being on video. How do you fix this? Why do people say this? Probably because they've never been taught how to do it. Now, obviously, everyone knows how to hit the record button on their smartphone. But when it comes to creating video for your business, maybe you've never really been taught how to do it and how easy it is to do. So you just have to overcome that fear. Now, starting out, it might be a little bit rough. I don't know a single person who is big or small in online marketing that doesn't say, my first videos really sucked. They were really bad. And I don't even want to see them anymore. And most of them have all been deleted. Because that's true with everyone. Starting out, yeah, it may not be the greatest videos, but you're going to get better. Everyone can be successful with video marketing. It's not something that just a few good-looking people get to hog all the attention. It's something that everyone can do. I'm going to be talking about how you can do that. And it's just too good of an opportunity to miss out on. As you're doing your marketing, you're trying to do all kinds of different things to drive leads. Video marketing is just one of the most powerful ways to build your business. So you don't want to miss out. Now, how do you start doing videos? Here's what I always recommend to people. Do 3 quick videos. If you've never done a video before, here's where you start. Your first video you do, introduce yourself. Just whip out your smartphone, make a short introductory video of yourself. Now, think of your audience when you're doing this. You don't want to start out and say, introduce yourself like, oh, I'm from so-and-so, I'm from here, and I went to school here, and I do this for work. Yeah, that's one way to introduce yourself. But the real good way to introduce yourself is you want to think of your audience. What do you have to offer your audience? So when you're talking in your introductory videos, you want to talk to people about what solutions do you have, what background do you have, what skills do you have that you can share with them to make their life better. So introduce yourself, but think of your audience. The next video you want to do is a product review. Now, there's a good chance that everyone here is selling something online. You have a product that you want to put out there. Do a video on it. And what you want to do here is, one of the reasons, there's a lot of different reasons to do it, but one of the reasons is you want something out there that you can easily show other people. When they're like, well, I just don't really understand what you're doing, or you always want to have a video to be able to show to people about what your product is and the benefits of the product and the benefit of the benefits of that product. The other side of this is when you do a product review, people are going to, it's going to force you to learn probably even more about your product, which is always a good thing. A company review. Whatever company you work for, you want to be able to have a company review. Why do you work for that company? Why do you believe in that company? Why do you feel so strongly about the products? You want to go out there and you want to create a company review of your company. Now, you can also do company comparisons, yours versus the competition. You want to be a little careful there. You don't want to just slam the competition. But if you think your company is really the best, you want to be able to describe why it's the best. So not only are you getting practice on creating a video, but you're actually getting practice on explaining to people why it is that you're involved with the company that you're involved with. So the 7 keys to video marketing success. This is what I want to talk about tonight. Number 1, know your audience. The very most key part of this is, who do you want to attract? And this is a part of it that a lot of us don't spend enough time with. What you want to describe in all of your marketing, who is it that you want to attract out there? If you could picture the ideal prospect to have on the other end of the phone, or to have in a conversation over at Starbucks, or wherever you have your conversations, who is it that you want to attract? Are they older? Are they younger? Are they male? Are they female? Picture that person exactly. So you want to really know your audience. Some people even say give them a name, so that you really are focused on who it is that you want to attract. If you don't know who you want to attract, it's going to be really tough to have video, have any marketing content it's going to work. And then you want to think, what will they be looking for? So once you have a feel for who it is you want to attract, why would they want to listen to you? What do you have to say that will help them out? So think, what will they be looking for? Now, how specific can you make it? Here's where you want to make it really specific when you know your audience. And again, you want to think of this person as a particular individual, so that you can actually visualize them. So make it as specific as you can, and that will help you in your video, so that you're talking to a particular person. Same way when I'm doing a webinar, I'm talking to a particular person out there. So be really specific. After you know who your audience is, you want to do keyword research. Now, to me, this is kind of the fun part, because this is where it gets a little technical. What you want to do is you want to find keywords that will attract the best targeted audience. Emphasis here on targeting, because targeting is what attracts pre-qualified leads. If you do a good job here, if you create some really good keywords, the people searching for those keywords are going to be the ones that you want to be talking to, and probably want to be hearing what you have to say. So video marketing can make that happen, attracting pre-qualified leads. This is the basis of attraction marketing here. If you do this right, the viewer will want to hear what you have to say. So how do you actually find these keywords? First, go out to the Google keyword tool. Now, this is part of AdWords. You're probably already familiar with it. Maybe you're familiar with it, maybe you're not. If you have an AdWords account, you just log in there, and you're able to use the keyword tool. So it's free. Even if you don't have an AdWords account, go set one up, and you can use their tools for finding keywords. And what does it do? It actually, what it does is you put in keywords, and it gives you suggestions. And most importantly, it tells you how many searches there were for that particular keyword. Now, I use the word keyword here, but it's actually a phrase. You're going to be talking about a phrase. Rarely will you have a keyword that is just one word. I mean, if you're looking for network marketing leads and you put in leads, it's not going to work very well. You need to be really more descriptive than that. But so go out to the Google keyword tool, take your time, start playing around with this. You'll get faster over time. But when you're starting out, take your time with it and be creative. What I always tell people is go out there for keywords, start with a list of 50 keywords, 50. Now, pare that down. You don't want to sit there and go through 50 keywords. But if you sit down and just write 50 keywords of people that would be attracted to what it is that you have to say, it's going to give you a good start. You start going through the really best ones, put them into the Google AdWords, the keyword tool, and see what it says. Now, the bonus tip here, you want to go for the lower competition keywords, fewer than 500 searches a month, probably even a lot lower than that. Now, you're thinking, well, you're going to find some keywords out there that have like 30 searches a month. And you're like, well, that's not going to do me any good. But if your keyword is really specific, that's exactly what you want. Because if your keyword is a phrase of maybe 5 words, if someone is typing in that exact phrase, then that's probably the best target that you could possibly think of. If you're doing like, how to sell cars online, how to sell cars in Burbank, for example, or something like that. The more specific it is, the better the targeting is going to be. So You also want to check out what people are already searching for on YouTube. Now, how do you do this? Go over to YouTube and just start typing in your keyword into the toolbar at the top. So go to the top, type in your keyword. YouTube will start to fill out the rest of the keyword for you. What it's telling you is what other people are searching for. This is great information. Don't try to go after words that no one else is looking for. So go out there and you can fine tune your keyword just using the search bar on YouTube. Always check that out. Number 3, optimize your videos. Now, optimization means different things here. If you optimize correctly, they will be seen by the right people. Now, optimization means using proven techniques to choose the right keyword to start out with, and then to ensure that your video finds the right audience. So that's what optimization will do for you. How do you optimize? First, optimize the entire video experience on YouTube. So obviously you want to optimize, you want to have the best looking video out there. We're going to talk a little bit about video creation in a minute. But it's really, you want to optimize the entire video experience. So the video, the keywords, the description, everything else that you put into YouTube as you create it, your channel. You want your channel to be optimized. So what you want to do, always put the keyword in the title of the video. That's really important. And then you want to put the keyword in the file name. This is something that some people don't do, and can make a difference. So whatever your keyword is, that's the file name of the video that you upload. And it's just another handle, it's another key for searchers to come across your video. So again, this is why you want to have, and you also want to have one keyword per video. Only go for one at a time. Now you want to create a 4 to 5 sentence description with that keyword included. Now, of course, Google or YouTube works really hard to keep spammers off, and you don't want to be seen as a spammer. So you don't want the keyword to show up too many times in the description. And you want the description to sound like it's written in English, so that it's like it makes sense. But you want to make sure that your keyword shows up there 2 or 3 times. Now, bonus tip number 1, put your capture page link at the top, or your call to action. I'm thinking of a capture page is usually where you're going to be sending people, or the product page, whatever your link is, make sure you put it at the top of the description, because what people will do is they'll just see that first 2 lines in YouTube. If they don't see a link there, they're not going to click and expand and look for all the other content. So put your capture page link, your call to action link at the top. Number 2, bonus tip number 2, and this is really kind of tricky. Use timestamps. Now, what are timestamps? That's what you put in the video. It will go through, and when you put it into YouTube, depending on your account, some accounts have different abilities than other accounts. But what you can do is you can have timestamps. You want timestamps with your keyword, so that at you're at 90 seconds in, your keyword comes up. So make sure that you use timestamps, and some of those timestamps use your keyword. Just another place, another hook for people to find your keyword. If you're not sure how timestamps work, send me a message. I'm more than happy to show you how it actually works. Now, step number 4, the 7 keys to video marketing success. Number 4, check out the competition. Here's the good news. You get to spend time watching videos on YouTube and call it work. So that's always a good thing. So you want to check out the competition. Now, checking out cat videos, celebrity videos, music videos does not count. You want to check out the competition. And the reason you want to do this is you want to see what works, and you want to copy it. So go out there and look at your competition, and always ask yourself, what can I learn? What makes this video successful? A lot of times when you're doing your keyword research and you're going out and you're seeing how many searches there are on YouTube, and some of these videos get hundreds, thousands of views, and others get 7. So what's the difference? Be smart, look at it, see what the difference is. Check out the industry leaders. You all know whose videos you watch on YouTube, or when you see their videos, you slow down and you pay attention to them. What makes their videos pop out? Sure, they have standing, they have authority out there, but just look in general, why are there videos of the kind that people want to see? Look at the competition for your same products and services. So if you're in health and wellness, you're selling vitamins, you're selling diet shakes, you're whatever it is, go out there and see what the competition is doing. Always be aware of what others are doing and what others are doing that are successful. That's the other great thing about YouTube. You go out there and you can see how many shares, how many thumbs up a video has, how many views it has. So you can see what's popular. So there's no reason to reinvent the wheel here when you can spend some time finding the wheel. You'll also want to look at people who are newbies and people who are pros. So look at other people. If you're new to YouTube, to videos, go out there and check what other new people, you're going to be able to tell the difference. What are other new people doing? And then look at what real professionals, not meaning if you're newbie, you're not professional, but people who have a lot more experience, what they're doing. Why is it different? And again, you're watching these videos with a critical eye to see what is it that I can learn from what other people are doing. Now, assignment that I would give people here is always find 3 videos in each category above. Go out there and actually search. Search for industry leaders, products, and newbies and pros, and find 3 videos in each category. And once you start looking at these critically, you're going to be able to learn a lot. Number 5, 7 keys to video marketing success. Number 5 is testing. You want to try different things out. Now, why do you want to do this? That's because you always want to improve your response. Any good marketer, you're out there showing how you do things. You're measuring how your response is. It's like, how can you improve this? If your videos are getting an average of 50 views, how can you bump them up to 60? So you want to test different things. So what can you test? First, you want to test your keywords. So how about long keywords versus short keywords, specific keywords, more general keywords? Look at your keywords and always be testing to see which keywords work the best for you. Your content. So what about the content? Are you, is your content training oriented? Is it sales oriented? Is it you talking? Is it you writing on a whiteboard? What's the content? So try out different things and see what works the best. The length of the video. Now, you never want to have videos that are very long, probably 3 minutes at the most. I don't know about you, my attention span on video is really short. So if it's very long, I'm not going to watch it, or I'm not going to certainly watch the whole thing. So you're going to try different, test out different lengths. One of the little tricks that I did hear about on YouTube is another reason to keep your video short is that one of the ways that YouTube ranks your video higher, presents it to more people, if people watch a higher proportion of your video. For example, if you have a 7-minute video and people are only watching 3 minutes, it's not going to be seen as popular as a 3-minute video that people are watching 3 minutes of. So the shorter the video, the higher proportion that people watch your videos, YouTube likes that, they're going to present it to more people. So another reason to keep it short. Optimization copy. Try out different, your copy that you put, your sentences that you put down below. See what works the best. Do people respond to one thing or another? Now, in the video itself, try out different locations. What if you're at the beach? What if you're at the shopping mall? What if you are in your bedroom, in your office? What location works the best? What kind of background works the best? Screen shares. A lot of people do screen shares, just like this webinar here is a screen share. So does that work? Try it out. Call to action. What about always test your call to action where you send people from your video? Now, metrics, you want to keep track of these things. Now, obviously, you don't want to make this a full-time job. But what you want to do is you want to be aware of the kinds of things that you can do to improve your response. So also you want to think of what are the things that you have control over. We have control over the length of it. So easiest thing, make some short ones, make some long ones, see what works the best. What about your screen shares? Do a screen share, do a talking head one for your video, and see which one works the best. And also use your imagination and always, always, always see what other people are doing. If nothing else, just type in your keyword, go out there and scroll through or just see who shows up on YouTube, and almost immediately things are going to draw your eye to certain videos. Why is that? So that's what you want to copy. Number 6, content. A real big key to video marketing. So what do you make a video about? Well, really the way that you do this is you don't sit down and think, I want to do a video about this. You want to work backwards from your keywords. Once you have your keywords figured out, then you know what to say. It actually works pretty easy that way. The work here is in creating really good keywords, and then that drives what it is that you're going to be saying on your video. Another reason to have really specific keywords is that it's going to almost write itself. Now, be creative. You can talk about marketing strategies. For example, you can talk about Twitter training. You can talk about video training. You can talk about Instagram training. So you can talk about different marketing strategies out there. Find good keywords for that. Company reviews. You can talk about company reviews, product reviews. We've talked about that a little bit. Leader reviews. So let's say if there's, maybe what I mean here is not really, you don't really review leaders. You probably give more testimonial types of videos. That's a whole nother thing that is actually, could be a whole nother webinar, is how to give testimonials. But you want to talk about different leaders and why what they say makes a difference to you. So a leader review is always a good type of content. Now, always remember, you want to have value and not sales. You never want the entire video to be just buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. It's not, no one's going to watch that. So you want to have real value. You want to have real information. You want to solve someone's problem. Now, the other key here is you don't want to talk only about yourself. What's in it for the viewer? Always put yourself in the position of the viewer. If someone watches this, will they get something out of it? And what they get out of it is something that's going to be valuable. Again, know your audience. The last key to video marketing success is practice. What you have to do is you have to get a ton of videos out there. So you have to start making a lot of videos. But once you start making them, trust me, it's not a tough thing to do. It'll be very easy to create a lot of videos in a short amount of time. Also, if you put out a lot of videos, it's going to build your confidence. You're also going to be able to be more creative in your content. You're also going to be able to test different things. And it builds authorities. How many times do you check someone out on YouTube and they've got 2 videos? So someone else on another channel on YouTube, and they got 40 videos, and they're categorized in some kind of sub-channel. Who is it that you think of knows more about what they're talking about? The person with 2 or the person with 40? So it always builds that authority. Let's talk about creating the video itself. Now, first of all, you want to be yourself. Easy to do here. One of the things to remember is you want to have some personality here. You want to be excited. You want to be energetic. I mean, no one wants to talk to listen to someone that, that doesn't sound like they're interested in what it is that they're saying, let alone whether they can get anyone else excited about it. So be excited, especially if what you're talking about may not be the most exciting thing. The more excited you are, the better it will come off. Speak with confidence. You're the authority on this. That's why you're creating the video. Never come in with the idea that you're almost apologizing for taking their time. Speak with confidence when you create the video. Hit the hot buttons. Really important here. Make sure that when you're talking in your video, you're talking about what's in it for the audience. Know your audience. Know what their hot buttons are. That's what you want to focus on. What are the problems that the viewer has that you can solve? Once you figure that out, your videos will be super simple to create. Now, here's the tip that I promised you that top industry producers will always tell you: don't be perfect. That is your enemy. Perfection is your enemy. When you start doing videos, you're going to want to make each video perfect, and that would take forever. What you want to do is you want to crank these things out. So don't worry about being perfect. So create quantity. Well, you want them to be good quality, but don't spend too much time on each individual video. And be human, have a personality. Anyone that I can see on this call, all of you have personality, so it's not a problem to show that personality. Now, the 3 video formats that pre-qualify prospects. Remember what we're talking about here is in these videos, you want to make sure that you're attracting the right person. Who's the right person? The person that wants to hear what you have to say. So the 3 video formats are training tutorials. Explain something to someone. Again, training tutorial. We're talking again, less than 3-minute video. So you're not explaining the theory of relativity here. You're explaining something super simple, but it's a training tutorial. An industry review, again, another good topic to be talking about. And product reviews. These things keep popping up because once you start making these videos, then that's how you're going to be able to crank out more videos, is when you have these types of categories. The best thing about these particular formats is it's going to pre-qualify prospects. So let's say if your product, again, is health and wellness, then when you're out there talking about how to lose weight, you're talking to the audience that you want to be talking to. Creating the video, equipment. This is what I was promising. Use your smartphone. I've never heard anyone in any webinar, any really big video person that said that there was a specific camera that they use. They all say use your smartphone. Smartphones are incredibly, have such good quality these days. The camera itself is just amazing especially compared to where they were. So the camera itself is really, really good. So you get good quality video, you usually have really good sound, and it's always available. You always have your camera with you. You always have your phone with you. So you can take videos when you're out doing something interesting. I was out on Thanksgiving. I was on the pier down in Oceanside, and I took a video and posted on Instagram of the surfers who were in water on Thanksgiving. Got an incredible response on there. People just thought that was great. I made connections with all kinds of surfing people that I'd never made connections with before. But I did that because my phone was right there in my hand. Also, you're familiar with your phone. There's not one person on here that has not made a video with their phone before. I just don't believe it. So you know how to use it. Maybe you haven't started using it for your business, but now's the time to start. Now, use apps to upload quickly. So you create your video, and again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Don't worry that you can't edit it. I think I use Movie Maker or iMovie, something on the iPhone, where I can actually add a little line down at the bottom, a subtitle, so that it looks a little more professional. But you can do these things on your phone, then use an app to upload it quickly. Don't take it, upload it on your computer, and then spend a lot of time monkeying around with it, and then upload it onto YouTube. Put it directly into YouTube. Now, one of the things that I've learned the hard way is, for whatever reason, I had problems in the past. So you always want to make sure that when you check out your videos, when you upload them with the YouTube Capture app. What I found with my videos for a while there, who knows why, it made the backgrounds jump all over the place. I had no idea what was going on. Made it look like the video was just all shaky. So you want to do a little quality control check there, but make this super simple for yourself. Optional equipment here, lighting. By far, lighting is the most important part of making your video look good. So obviously, if you're outside, lighting is already there. If you're inside, make sure you have good lighting. Now, if you don't have good lighting, if you think your videos just don't look all that good, first thing to consider is maybe your lighting isn't all that good. So check on your lighting. If you need to create lighting, I'm not saying go out and buy expensive equipment here. Go out on YouTube and look for inexpensive lighting ideas. People use things where they're just using it on, things for less than $20. You can create lighting equipment that makes a big difference. Microphone. Make sure you have a microphone that works really well. Now you can just use your microphone on the standard microphone that's on your smartphone, but then also if you're going to be away from a distance away, or you're talking to more than one person, then you may need a microphone that plugs in. So again, go out to the internet, go out to Google, then go over to Amazon. You can buy things fairly inexpensively. A tripod. One of the things I've noticed a lot of people using really well is tripods. What you want is, usually you want your camera, there's another little tip, you want your camera to be above you, not high, but you want the camera to be looking down. It means that you usually can sit up straight that way, and it makes you look more alert, more professional. An actor friend here, he was telling me what you should do is you should always sit on the edge of your seat on your toes, and it makes you look more alert. Now, a tripod can put the camera in the right place for that. So tripods, again, it's unbelievably cheap out there on Amazon for a tripod. So that's another piece of optional equipment to consider. Now, on creating the video, screen captures can be useful but not necessary. So I know people that use Screener.com to make short videos on that they use, which work really, really well. But you can also just use, one of the things I do is I will video things. I will open up a Google Hangout and create a YouTube video and use that for the screen capture. Now, the setting can be inside or out. Again, think of your audience. Do you want to look really professional, or do you want to look a little more casual? So try it out. See what it looks like out in your backyard. See what it looks like at the beach. See what it looks like in your car. Those are the ones I'm not so sure about. People that are talking while they're driving, that looks a little, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Maybe here in California, you don't talk on the phone when you drive, so you shouldn't be doing video when you're driving. But test different things out. What looks the best and what looks the best for you. Make the video no more than 2 to 3 minutes. If you feel like, but I've got more to say, make another video. Be really specific on your video. Don't be afraid to make multiple videos to cover multiple topics. If you're talking more than 3 minutes, you're going to lose your audience. Now, this is note-taking time here. What you want to do for your format, you have 3 sections. You have your intro, you have your content, and you have your call to action. Really basic. So the format is the same for almost any kind of video that you're talking to. Even if you're doing a product review, you're introducing yourself, you're talking about the product, and then your call to action is go check it out. Industry reviews or company reviews, same way. So intro, content, call to action. Think of how important this intro is, because you know when you look at a video, when you're scrolling through your newsfeed on Facebook, how long does it take you to decide whether you want to watch a video or not? Seconds. You just look at a video for the first couple of seconds and you're like, nope, 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 nope. So your intro is unbelievably important. Now, one of the things that I heard recently that makes a lot of sense is start your video out with your solution, not who you are. And again, because you just have such a short period of time to grab someone's attention. If I start the video saying, hey, this is Tom Leonard, I'm talking to you from Burbank, California, someone's gonna be like, yippee, and move on. But instead, if I'm doing a video on Twitter training, it's like, what if I could show you how to increase the number of followers on Twitter without doing a single thing? Hey, this is Tom Leonard, I'm talking to you from Burbank, California. And then I go into the content. So start the video out with your solution. And so that will grab someone's attention right away. Really, it's really key there. Always have a call to action at the end. You're hearing the dogs in the background. People are coming home here, and so they're going to have their say for a minute. So always have a call to action at the end of the video. There's a reason for you to have the video in the first place. If you don't have a call to action, you shouldn't be doing the video. So make sure that you have a call to action at the end. Really important here, tell the prospect what to do. Don't assume that it's clear. Don't assume that it's obvious. So if you want people to go check out your website, say, oh, check out the link below to go check out my website. You want to be a little more specific than that. But don't assume that it's obvious that people know what it is that you want them to do. Don't make it a game. Don't make it cute. Don't make it tough. just tell them what to do. And make the offer congruent with the audience. Really important here. You're probably already doing this. I'm not too worried about this, but you want to make sure that if you're talking, if you're doing a little Twitter training, that you have a Twitter product or a social media product at the end. So you want to make sure that the offer matches up with the audience. 2 final tips here. First, make a video that you would want to watch if you were the audience. So again, your videos are short, less than 3 minutes. So you go through there, and once you check it out, you say, okay, is this something that I want to, I would watch? If not, do it again. Second tip, have fun with this. It's video. This is something that people didn't used to have. I mean, video used to be a really, really big deal to create a video. Now you can do it. You could have created an entire selection of videos just in the amount of time that we've been talking here. So you want to have fun. Now, know your platform. Talk just for a minute here about the different platforms that are out there. Obviously, YouTube, that's where the mass audience is. That's where you want to be. That's where Google is going to index your video. That's why you want to have a really good keyword that some people are looking for, and that those people would be interested in hearing what you have to say. So you want to be out there on YouTube, because of the Google indexing. Also, that's where you're going to get your search opportunities. And you want to be a little careful with your content on YouTube, particularly if you're in network marketing, which you'll find YouTube is not always generous toward network marketers. And you want to be careful about saying things like pyramid scheme, or even if you're saying you're not a pyramid scheme, or network marketing, or multi-level marketing, or things like that. You want to be careful with that kind of content in your video, and especially in the what you're putting in the comments down below, in the written part of your optimization. You want to be careful with content. You want to be really careful with brands. You don't want to put any logos of anyone out there, even if you're standing in front of Starbucks. Do not stand in front of a logo. I got in trouble. I was standing in front of Warner Brothers Studios, and there was the Warner Brothers shield there, and YouTube came back and axed that video. So don't put anyone else's logo in your video. Of course, you already know that music, you're not going to probably be doing things with music, but you definitely want to make sure that anything that you have in your video, you have rights to. If you use images, don't just go grab images from Google. And even you can look. One of the places to get images is out on Google, and if you look at the little options up above, there's little things that says you can use these videos for anything. If you look at the little options up above when you're going through Google search, don't believe it. When I worked at Warner Brothers, we had all kinds of Warner Brothers stuff that was out there marked as anyone can use this, when that just was not true. Warner Brothers, as an example, has an incredibly powerful or sophisticated legal department there that is always going after people for things that were Warner Brothers related. What I'm saying here, don't use that. One place that I have found that has some really good images is Pixabay, Pixabay, which I was amazed, really has some good videos, some good images out there that you can use for anything, and they're really high quality images. So go out and get your images on Pixabay. Second platform is Facebook. Now, you want to always upload your videos separately onto Facebook from YouTube. So you go out to YouTube, you always want to be on YouTube, but you want to have maybe a shorter video that goes up on Facebook. And you can also use Facebook video for pay-per-click there, which that's a whole nother webinar, but it's something that works really well. One of the things that I found is that I would take the exact same video, I would upload it into YouTube, and I would upload it into Facebook. And if I just took the YouTube video and just copy that URL and put that on Facebook, I could get literally 10 times the number of views if I uploaded it directly into Facebook. So even if it's exactly the same video, make it a Facebook native video. Facebook likes that better. They don't like YouTube. Now, there's other platforms out there. There's Vimeo, there's Wistia, that can give you more of a professional appearance. Let's say if you have a video that you want to put out on your blog or put on your capture page, or it depends on where you're putting your video. It can have a more professional look than just a YouTube video. But those are not places that you're going to get any search activity on. YouTube is where you want to put your video and your keywords. That's where you're going to get your search. So big picture, you want everything to make sense from 30,000 feet up. Each video should be part of a well-designed campaign. You don't want the videos to look like, well, this is what he thought of today, and this is what he thought of yesterday. Make it a well-designed campaign. Your channel should reflect your audience. Make sure that you optimize not only your videos, you optimize your channel. Make sure you have a really good banner at the top. Go out to Fiverr, go out to canva.com. Go out and get a really good looking banner up there so it makes you look more professional. And your video strategy should complement your entire marketing strategy. It should not just stand alone. Your video should reflect your brand, your style, and the way you communicate. If you're more casual, your videos are going to be able to show that. If you're more buttoned up, if you're more professional, if that's the style that you want to reflect, then you're going to be able to do that in video as well. And your program should always be designed to produce results. The program should produce the designed results. What you want to do is make sure that the reason you know why you are doing these videos to start out with. And the program should always be under improvement. You should never assume that, oh, this is all, being done out there. Or it's done, it's perfect. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You don't want to worry about that. It should always be under improvement. Just look at a little bit of numbers. Just look at the ROI comparison. If you have an untargeted group of videos out there, so let's say you've been doing a good job, you have 20 videos out there on YouTube, and each one got 50 hits, that's 1,000 views. That's pretty good. Good for you. Your click-through rate might be 2% on a good day. So you get 20 clicks over to your capture page, over to your web page. You get a 5% conversion rate, one sale, you might make $50. But if you do targeted video, this is where it gets much more lucrative. So if you have targeted, meaning that you've done your keyword research so that the people that are seeing your video are people that are interested in what you have to say, you might get 100 views per video. So 2,000 impressions, that's great, but your click-through rate is going to be much higher, maybe double, maybe 4%. So even better, your conversion rate is going to be higher. And so your sales are going to be higher, and even more importantly, or just as importantly, you're going to be able to increase your revenue per sale. So obviously here, I'm talking about the difference here is, maybe up to 10 times from targeted, and it doesn't take that much effort to do. Now, are these guaranteed? No, these are not guaranteed. There should be a disclaimer here. But this is the way that you should look at things. This is why targeted is the right way to do it. So where did I learn how to do this? Did I learn this in the years of corporate America experience? Did I learn it at working at Netflix or Warner Brothers? Nope. I've been working mostly with affiliate and network marketing. And so that's where I have been learning these kinds of things. But what made the transition easy for me? What allowed me to learn these kinds of things? And really, one of the things I want to talk about here was some of the really good training in a program called Tube Traffic Mojo. Now, what is Tube Traffic Mojo? It's a proven video training course. I went through a few things here. You didn't want to spend your whole night here. I didn't want to spend my whole night here. I went through some high-level things, but you can make this work so much better with some more sophisticated training. So Tube Traffic Mojo is a real blueprint. It's fully systemized training. What you can do, it can really jumpstart your video marketing program. So the sales copy here on Tube Traffic Mojo. Tube Traffic Mojo reveals how a bluesman guitarist and a downsized corporate salesman hacked YouTube, found their mojo, and discovered the 7 no-cost secrets to suck in over 14,000 leads in just 8 months for free. That requires 0 technical ability and no special equipment. Sounds great. It's a jam-packed course, 7 modules. Mark and Frank, the creators of Tube Traffic Mojo, lay out exactly what you need to do step by step. Here's exactly what you'll learn in these 7 modules. But first, let's talk about what others are saying. First, Jamie. Tube Traffic Mojo changed my life completely. My conversions in business increased on a 40% scale. Wouldn't that be nice? Patrick, I got the Tube Traffic Mojo, and without a doubt, this is an amazing course, well worth the price. Mary, this is one of my favorite ones. I recall thinking several times, crap, I never would have figured that stuff out on my own as I went through Tube Traffic Mojo. And Meet Josh Parker says, as you can see, there's a lot to learn in this course. You're not getting some cheesy course that spits out info that you can get elsewhere. That's really key here. MLM Sniper, they liked it as well. As I said earlier, I knew absolutely nothing about online marketing, online video marketing before I bought this training course. And now that I've finished it and have implemented the knowledge taken from it, my success online, my success in online video marketing is assured. And Frank Marino, one of the creators, please watch. I just got word that one of our students that went through Tube Traffic Mojo has hit 500,000 in commissions because of what he learned. Think how amazing that would be. Now, guaranteed, am I saying that if you got Tube Traffic Mojo, you're going to have $500,000 in the bank? No. Could you have $500,000 in the bank? Someone actually did. Now, the best testimonials for Tube Traffic Mojo are videos. You go out there, you go out to YouTube, and you can find all of these videos out there of people who have something good to say about how Tube Traffic Mojo made a difference in their business. To me, this is the best recommendations of all, because these people, you can go up and you can check their videos, see what it is that they're doing. Why are they successful? So here's what you get in Tube Traffic Mojo. Number one, getting your Mojo with authority. What he's talking about in the first one is setting up your YouTube channel. So you're not talking about, they don't just dive in and here's how you do your videos. It's like, this is how you set up your YouTube channel. Second one, keyword sharpshooting. Now, I went into a little tiny bit on keywords. To really make this successful, you need a lot more training. Now, could you figure all this out? Everyone that I see on here is smart enough to figure this out. But what you can do with Tube Traffic Mojo is you can do it very quickly. So they're showing you in this module number 2 exactly how they have used keywords. Video creation minimalism, module number 3. Here's what they talk about, how to actually create the videos. And again, I talked about it a little bit. Here they go into detail about how they created videos. And again, so much of this stuff is all these training courses. If it's a good training course, it's like it just jumpstarts you. You're just able to do things so much quicker. Here's module number 4: convert on-page video optimization. Covert on-page video optimization tactics. Keyword here is on-page. So they're going to walk through and say, what can you do on your YouTube page for each individual video that is going to optimize it. Now, I talked about optimization a little bit. Here they go into incredible detail so that there's no reason to reinvent something if someone has already put it out there. Now, this is off-page video optimization. So what can you do outside of YouTube to drive traffic back to your videos, backlinks, other kinds of sources, so that you're going to get your traffic there? Here they're being clever. Module number 6, don't lose your Mojo module. Massacre your competition with this strategy, and they don't give out the details. Module number 7, capture page Mojo strategy mastery. Now, here again, think again from the 30,000 foot level. You're going through and you, it's like, okay, great, your optimization, you're on page, off page, you get people to your capture page, then what? You're kind of wasting all your time, you're wasting your traffic if you don't consider how that traffic flows into your capture page, into your call to action, and converts. So this is what they're talking about here. Now, a bit of product comparison here. So Tube Traffic Mojo versus some other systems, and there are some really good systems out there. So I have seen some other video training systems by some guys that really know what they're doing. But if you make a comparison, training by leaders with experience. The great thing about Tube Traffic Mojo is these guys have done it. They did it, then they taught it. It's exactly where you want to learn. Extensive bonus training. Some have it, definitely have it with Tube Traffic Mojo. Online community support through the roof. You can be out there on the Facebook page. You can talk to Frank and Mark directly on the Facebook page and get your questions answered. Keyword training and tools. This is one of the real strong points of Tube Traffic Mojo, because what they show, I've just kind of scratched the surface. What they show is how you can find keywords that, and think of what we're describing here. So you put the right keywords out there, you put this video up there, you optimize it, you turn it loose, you don't touch it again, and it's up there. It's up there today, tomorrow, next week, next year, and people are going to be able to go and find it. That's the beauty of this. People are going to be attracted to it. Focus on authority. What you want to do is everything in Tube Traffic Mojo focuses on your authority so that you come across as someone that people want to be listening to. Off-page optimization, really important, so that you're talking about what can you do outside of YouTube to make sure that your product, that your videos get seen. And don't lose your Mojo training. That's priceless. That's only with Tube Traffic Mojo. And one of the things you'll find, a lot of you people are already familiar with Mark and Frank. You know, they're characters, they're larger than life, but more than that, they really have made this work. Now, here's the investment. All those modules together could add up to $1,070. Tube Traffic Mojo is $297. Now, Module 1, Module 2, are all those really worth that? Yeah, actually what happens is they do a lot of other training, and those are the kinds of rates that apply to each of those different modules out there. So is it, you know, is it really worth $1,000? Probably is. And a lot of these times you're going to see these things add up and it's like, oh, they're kind of stretching that. But in this case, $297 comes in at a pretty reasonable amount. Now, it's $297 one-time fee. It's not like $297 a month. It's $297, you own it forever. So what do people spend on marketing education? Let's talk for just a second. $6,000 at the Columbia Business School, digital marketing strategy. Harvard, 2-day seminar, 2 days, $2,600. American Management Association for the fundamentals of marketing, $2,100. Now, what do people spend on video marketing education? Here's UCLA Extension, right here in the neighborhood, here in Los Angeles. Building an online audience, $645. New media marketing, $735. Digital marketing in Los Angeles, $3,500 for a multi-evening course. Now, here is market motive, $299 a month for video training, $299 every single month. Udemy, go out there and you look at the training that they have. All their, these are just an example. All these are probably pretty good courses. I don't have any knowledge of any of these particular ones. Each one is $499. And you're thinking, wow, those could be good, but does anyone really buy? Look at, there's like 8.9 thousand students of the first one, 4,000 of the next one, 21,000. People are buying these courses for a lot more. There must be something good that wouldn't be able to sell that many of them. The DMA, $999 for their YouTube and video marketing course. So the reason I want to show you that fact, people pay thousands of dollars on marketing education. Why do they do that? Why did people pay that? Why do companies pay that? Because marketing education pays off. That's your ROI. That's how you make money. If you can improve your marketing, you can make more money. That's why it's worth spending money on marketing education. People pay $299 a month to $3,500 one-time fee for video marketing courses like we're talking about. Now, are they great courses? Some are going to be. I mean, I'm not saying that this is the only place. I'm saying this is a good place to get video marketing. Tube Traffic Mojo, $297. Bonuses. I always want to throw in this bonus, and I probably use the same bonus every time, but it's because I know that it works. For the first 5 people to sign up tonight, before midnight Pacific time, remember, I'm in California. Wow, it's like 3 a.m. back east. You'll receive 2 30-minute coaching sessions with me on launching your video marketing program. Now, you're going to be like, oh, is that really valuable? Yes, let me tell you why. First session is as soon as possible after sign up within 48 hours. It gets you off to the best start possible. Now, I'm kind of going through here and I'm talking about a lot of different ways that you can use video marketing. It's different for every single person. But if we have a chance to sit down, go through a 30-minute session, right off, and another session in 14 days, then you're going to get the most value out of buying this product. So again, 5 people, 2 30-minute sessions, and you know, one of the things I found in working with all the people that I've worked with over the years, this is the best way to get things going right away. So don't miss out. Get started the right way. Another great thing about Tube Traffic Mojo is the price guarantee. This is a no-risk offer. So if you want, you can cancel for any reason in 30 days. Makes it really easy. Why do they do this? Because people just don't cancel. Sure, some people do for who knows why. So there's some cancellation. But what happens is, if you, for whatever reason, want to cancel, you can do it in 30 days. Get your $297 back. So act now. Remember that the 2 coaching sessions will only be available tonight. Tell you what, let me put up the little offer here. Prove that I can. There, so you should see the little offer on the right-hand side, the little orange offer, get in now, Tube Traffic Mojo. So 2 coaching sessions will be only available tonight. Only 5 available. So don't wait and miss out. But you might be thinking, you're already thinking, I know what you're thinking. I'm not an expert. That's what you will become. Being a video marketing expert. You might be thinking, I lack the technical skills. That's what the training is geared for people at all skill levels. You might be thinking, I don't have a business opportunity to use this for. Well, now's the time to get on board and create one. So I don't have a big budget. Can you afford to miss out? Now, $297, is that nothing? Of course not. I understand how, I don't buy a lot of training programs myself. The only ones I buy are the ones that I know I'm going to get something out of. You might be thinking, I don't have time for this. But that's a great thing about these programs. This program in particular, you work at your own pace. You might be thinking, yeah, I've tried this before and it didn't work. Maybe you can look around and you can see other video training courses that you may have taken. Why will this one be different? This is a program that has been out there, literally thousands of people have gone through it, and the success rate is extremely high. So ask yourself, are you trying to get in or are you trying to get out? So now's your chance to get on the inside. Click on the offer you see on the right-hand side of the page. That's the little orange button. Sign up now, $297, money back guarantee, no risk. This is what makes it really good. Go there, get all excited, and then tomorrow you wake up and you're like, this doesn't look very good, and just cancel. So click on the orange button to buy. Don't miss out. Join the thousands of others, literally thousands of others like you who are not willing to miss out on the opportunity to build an online business. This is the kind of training that's made an incredible difference in my business, and I know it can for you. Bonus time. Here's what I'm going to give everyone, all of you people. I appreciate it. Everyone's sticking around to the end. My video, I'm going to send out an email to everyone that will include a link to my video, Google Keyword Training. The exact steps I use to find the best performing keywords for my video. Now, obviously, we talked about the video, talked about the keyword tool, but you really want to see it in action, and that's what this video shows. And I'm able to find some really good keywords just in this little video, and it didn't take me that long to find them either. I'll show you the exact way to do it. So learn how to find the top performing keywords in minutes, not hours. This is through Google AdWords, the keyword planner. So are you in? Hey, this is the end of the webinar, end of the training, end of the discussion. So I hope people got some value from that, from the training side. I cannot tell you how everyone should be doing video. So, not going to keep you here any longer. I hope you got some value there. Go out and you can find me on Facebook. I think most of you know how to find me on Facebook. This is good training. If you got something here, go out and put a shout out there. I would appreciate it. Find me on Twitter at OneFastTrack, the number 1 FASTTRACK, and see if that's something that you use a lot. It's always good to hear people that come to the webinars. Hey, again, I appreciate everyone coming over, spending some time here. I know how valuable my time is at night. So I'm going to send people over to the offer. Hey, I appreciate you spending your time here. Again, Tom Leonard talking to you, Burbank, California. Talk to you later.